Hi, my name is Hunter A Haymore. I am a junior international studies major at Spelman College. I am also the PR representative for Spelman Naturals and a member of Anointed Vessels Mind Ministry at Sisters Chapel, and I had sickle cell. Sickle cell is a hereditary blood disorder which affects predominantly the African American community and causes sickling to your red blood cells. Well, considering that I was diagnosed before I was born with sickle cell, I don't remember being diagnosed, but I do remember being a child with it. I didn't realize that I had sickle cell until the age of 6. And at the age of 6, I had a stroke. And that's when it became real to me that I wasn't like every other kid and I wasn't normal. Before the age of 6, I thought I was normal. I thought everybody went through pain. And I thought it was normal for kids to go through pain. But once I had my stroke and I was hospitalized often after that, my parents sat me down and they would tell me, Hunter, you really need to start taking care of yourself. And they would teach me and tell me how I would do that. But as a kid, I remember just always feeling upset or sad that I couldn't do what normal kids could do. You can't really describe or count on your hands how many times you go into crisis as a sickle cell patient. But I would say that I don't even remember being hospitalized for a crisis. Because after I had my stroke at the age of 6 and then another one at the age of 7, I was always in and out of hospital for blood transfusions. So I don't remember exactly how many times I went to the emergency room just for a crisis, because my transfusions were supposed to stop the crisis, or at least minimize as many as I had. But I really can't tell you. There's no way for a patient to tell you how many times they have a crisis. Only a sickle cell patient would know how it feels or how to describe what it feels like to have a crisis. And many people describe it as being stabbed with a knife. And many people have it in different places of their body. Me particularly, I had it on my legs and my back. So if I did have a crisis, I would feel like somebody was either stabbing me in my calf, my knee, or my lower back. And that would make you feel like you weren't able to do certain things. It would permit you from doing things that other people were doing. But there's no real way to describe the feeling, because someone without the disease or someone that has never been stabbed before cannot imagine what it feels like to feel like that. I find the strength to be creative by staying faithful. I like to say, if you are able to do, then you should do. God has brought me through a lot of things in my life, and there are a lot of things that people have told me I wouldn't be able to do, and I still do them. When I was a child, I used to dance all the time. People told me I shouldn't dance, wouldn't be able to dance, couldn't dance, but I did. And now that I'm older, my passion or what I do to be creative is I model sometimes. From time to time, I model, and I think modeling gives you an opportunity to express yourself in a different light. You get to put on different outfits, I feel like it changes your persona in a way. And I feel like once you change your persona in a picture and people see you in a different light, they get a different vibe off or feeling. So I love being creative and modeling, and then I also do hair. So that is my #1 source of creativity, because with hair you can do so much. And I love thinking of new ways to do hair, new things to do with it. So I find my way and my passion to be creative through my spirituality, because I still have the ability to do things. So I do it. When I woke up the very next day after being cured from my sickle cell disease, I thought it was a dream at first. I didn't think it was possible. And still to this day, it's 6 years out, and I still can't believe that I am cured of sickle cell disease. Like, I look in the mirror and I go, Hunter, that's you. Like, you're the one that's cured of sickle cell disease. Like, that's impossible to people. Like, some people don't even believe that I had sickle cell disease. Like, if I go to new doctors and I try to explain my story to them, they're like, there's no way. Either you didn't have sickle cell or you still have it. And I'm like, don't put that on me. I don't have sickle cell. So still to this day, I really don't know how it feels, because I am one of the many few that have been cured of the disease. So the first day I woke up, I was like, is this real? Is this my life? Like, are you sure? I had a lot of questions the first day I woke up right after. And still to this day, I'm joyful and I'm grateful that I am the one, or I'm one of the many few that has been cured of sickle cell, but this is a lot of different emotions. Listen to your doctors. That's the first thing I would tell you, is listen to your doctors. If you have a good doctor, of course, because some patients, especially African American community, we do not like to listen or trust our doctors that we have. But I'm telling you, as experienced patient, that your doctors are knowledgeable and they know what they're talking about. So if they're telling you to do something or take a certain medication that will make you feel better, please listen. Please do. Because there are a lot of people out there that don't listen, or they have their own tactics to covering their pain, they're getting rid of it. But that's only going to work for a little bit of time. Your doctor knows what to do for a long amount of time, and it will definitely help you. So I would definitely say listen to your doctor, number one. Number two is to be optimistic, because if you're not optimistic, then of course the way you feel about yourself is going to be low. You have to have a positive outlook on life. The third thing I would tell a sickle cell patient to do is to have some spiritual well-being, if you believe in that. I'm not going to force you or tell you that you should, but if you do, then stay connected as much as you can, because that will give you faith to keep going even when times are bad. And the last tip that I would give a patient that is just being diagnosed with sickle cell is to have something to look forward to. Because if you don't have anything to look forward to in your life, then you're just going to be stuck in the moment. And sometimes the present times can get you so trapped up in how you feel that you can't even imagine the tomorrow. And I just want to let you know that how you feel today is not how you will feel tomorrow.